just let the Protoss kind of chill back, amass a big old army, be on equal bases, and then try to fight them. As a Terran, you usually want to be doing either some aggressive expanding, or you know, you can there's many things you can do, like as far as just being very aggressive, like putting them on the back foot, leading them between their natural and I mean, I'm sure maybe Zeratul may play TVP like that if he does like drops, because it's something that you have to see multi-prong aggression, because Protoss do like to keep their units together.
Yes, they do, and they're not very mobile. So
yes, so
that's when those drops
it
come
can
in
be
handy.
it can really be a rough matchup if you don't have a style that works for you. So let's hope that VtArcher does, you know, of course wishing luck to both of the players, but speaking of, spawning in the top right from Triple T, but he only has one T in his name, it is VtArcher.
That's right, bottom left-hand corner. Is it INFNA? I want to say Infinity.
Oh, I think it is Infinity or Infinite. I think it's Infinity.
Infinity?
Shoot,
okay.
I could be so wrong.
I can't remember
I
either.
just saw that.
But anyway, it's going to be Lucien, and he is going to be our green Protoss player. Now, he is the higher division player in this matchup. He's gold, and VtArcher is bronze.
All right.
I do happen to know that Archer did just get promoted to silver on the EU server, so congratulations to him there.
All right. Props.
And you know what?
It is Infinity. Clan Infinity.
It is Clan Infinity?
Yep.
Okay. I've cast a lot of VtArcher. So I've seen him back when it was scary. It was like new. Yeah. You've seen that he has learned a lot over the last 6-8 months that I've been casting him. He's gotten a lot better.
Nice.
He usually likes to. He's not much on the multi-prong.
Okay.
But he's more like, here's my big army, and let's see what you can do about it.
Exactly.
So that's my theory of what we're going to see out of him. Is going to be possibly like 2 base, big bio push.
Okay.
That's my early on guess here.
I'd like to see too how people utilize the new ghosts in TVP, because nowadays you start out with the energy. So if you do certain bio pushes, and you throw in a Ghost Academy. I almost called it a Ghost Warren. I don't know why.
Ghost Warren.
Like a
Roach
Roach
Warren. Okay.
But like, if you do, you know, mix in a few Ghosts, you don't have to wait for that upgrade anymore, and you don't have to invest in it either. So, you can do a lot, some really nice pushes against Protoss. With some good EMPs.
Well, I don't know about you, but I know you're not a Terran player, but when I'm playing as Terran, my #1 unit of choice early game is Marauder.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Marines are just, you can be kited all day by Stalkers.
Yep.
And Marauders are just sick. 20 damage to a Stalker per shot. And
then you stim them too with the concussive cell.
It could be very disgusting. Now, he did go Tech Lab.
You do see a lot of that bio.
Curious.
Right.
And it's going to be a Marauder first.
It will be, yeah. He's already mining a lot of gas. So I wonder if we're going to see a quick starport out of VtArcher. But from Lucien, how do you say it? Lucien? Lucien?
I think it's French. Lucien. Lucien.
Yeah.
It's either Lucien or Lucien.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Lucien.
Well, he's getting a bit aggressive here. Chrono boosting out Stalkers right now. He is only on one gateway though, but he's chrono boosted that gateway twice to get the units out really fast. So the lack of gateways, like early gateways or expansion, is just going to be making up by chrono boosting out Stalkers. But damn, that SCV doesn't get spotted.
No, it didn't. But you know what? I like this play. It's not going to work because Archer went Marauder. Unless, did he not build that Marauder?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, no.
When he got, it would have been so nice, right, if he had that Marauder come out.
Yeah, because it would have totally negated the Stalker play.
Yep.
But unfortunately, he doesn't have any offensive units yet. So for the moment here, this is going to go unchecked until a Siege Tank gets out.
Yeah.
But
and
this is a 1-1-1 build.
Oh, yeah, it is. Few of these SCVs are going to go down, especially with this mothership forthcoming.
Actually, one SCV is repairing the bunker, the other two are repairing the SCV.
Oh no, it goes down. Oh no, I thought they were going to do like the eternal repair. But more workers are going to be going down to the BT. And the big problem, I guess, here is that BT doesn't even have a he's able to.
You got really, really quiet, buddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, there's no anti-air, which I think is what you just said.
Yep.
I'm going to turn down my sound a little bit just so I can hear you.
Oh, that's so weird.
There goes that siege tank. And the Marauders and Stalkers just backed up, and they're like, okay, well, we'll let the Mothership Corps have their fun. Oh, but a Viking's here.
Exactly.
Yeah, just in the middle of that attack, your volume dropped like 20%.
Is it still down right now?
Yeah.
Wow, that's so weird. I like didn't even touch anything.
No, I believe you. Sometimes I have ghost sound. But I want to turn it back up so everybody can hear clearly. Maybe it'll help with you. I don't know, but
yeah.
Just want to make sure I can hear you when we get in those engagements.
Yeah.
Now, he did transfer workers. He is getting a new Mothership Corps. I'm talking about Lucien.
Okay.
Let's see here. Observer going out. Could it be a Blink Stalker play? Well, as soon as I say that, there goes the Twilight Council.
Yeah, and I think it could be.
Now,
he's
Archer
also
does
getting
have
the observer.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that. I was like, well, if he drops a Twilight, he gets Blink, and then he gets an Observer or Mothership Corps. Okay, I could see that. We have 3 idle SCVs here from Archer.
Yeah, they're still in shock. They're like, oh, did this happen, man?
Yeah.
We did the SCV repair train and it didn't work. We practiced it perfectly.
It's like those Carbot commercials when the unit's looking back at his base getting blown up, and he's like...
It's just like, whoa.
I got a whole bunch of those stacked up for 3, 4, and 5 commercial breaks.
Nice. Yeah, those are great.
Oh, so much
well,
fun.
you know, look at here. This is a little different. Yeah, Banshee with Cloak. But if this was straight up Blink, I wonder if how much more trouble Lucien would be in. Although he did decide to get that Observer, so it's going to be going across the Scout.
Yeah, and even with the Cloak, that's obviously a useless upgrade if you got an Observer chasing you around.
Yep.
So, I'm trying to understand. I'm looking at Archer's build order here. I'm trying to understand his rhythm. What he's trying to go for here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I haven't figured it out yet.
I haven't either. It is still kind of like that 1-1-1 with an additional barracks making Marines. But I think that whole aggression may have thrown him off a bit too. And of course that supply block in the beginning when he was going to get that Marauder out, it ended up canceling. So, you know, maybe he's just more here. Because this is pretty scary because Lucien is already mining off of 2 bases, 43 probes to the 25 SCVs.
Yeah, that's a big 18 deficit there.
And this Banshee...
now, is there a second Observer is a question, because we know there's the one. And it's all the way on the wrong side of the map, and the Banshee was rallied away from the Observer.
Yeah.
May not have been
the Observer's right over the starport, too, so if he realizes what's going on, then he could... I don't even know if that Observer's going to get home in time.
No, I mean, he'll probably chrono out another one. But it's not going to be in time before there's some units lost. Where did the Banshee go? I'm like, look, there it is.
Way on the northwest part of the map.
Purple's so hard to see in black.
Like, I know.
He's
literally invisible.
Yeah, that's right. Well, let's see here. Archer does have +1 bio coming. He's got a couple random turrets shot around.
Yeah.
Mobius reactor for the medevacs. And
but he doesn't have the expansion yet, so it's going to be one of those. The push that he does is going to be depending on how much damage his Banshees do, which could be a lot.
Let's see how he does with the cloak management here. Now, he is good as far as there's no detection.
Yeah, and he goes in with the cloak.
Yeah, there you go. No, the cloak. We're like, no, don't do that. Doesn't matter, photon overcharge is useless. Oh my goodness, the worker kill, dude.
I know. It's going to equalize on the worker count here for sure.
Oh my goodness, he's just going to go ahead and move into the main. Now, of course, he's chronoing out an observer. I don't blame him, but all the units are in the wrong base.
Yep. Observer is out. But I don't even know. It's just not. Okay, now
he's got to get out of here. He's going to save one Banshee. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Not bad, though. 2 Banshees paid for themselves.
Yep.
And he didn't even lose one.
Still, he didn't lose the other one, yeah, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
He will want to do something here. Oh, well, looks like Lucian's going to be the one that moves out.
Yeah, he's like, all right. Enough of this. I lost 13 workers. I had a huge lead there. He probably is worried. Now, I want to check his vision. As that observer, where did it go?
Upgrade complete.
Yeah.
I was
He
just
made the
wondering
second
if he
one.
knew about the natural not being there.
Well, if that's not the case, he does know now.
Now, do you think Archer's got enough to hold this off? I mean, he's got siege tanks and they're back behind the line. The Archons are not going to be able to reach that.
I think he has enough units, but he doesn't have stim. But in the Sim City, it's pretty nice.
Well, here we go.
Yep. Well, battle bunker is gonna go down.
Yeah, but everything's so bunched up here for Lucien. Well, let's see here. I really are I'm unfortunately talking over you just because when we get these attacks, I can't even hear you. You go down to like a volume of 2%.
That's so weird. I have to figure that out.
And the mothership core is going to get sniped right now. Yeah, he held that really good. It's only during the attacks your volume level just plummets.
I gotta check that out then. I don't know if it's a thing with Skype where like
Yeah, you know what? I think
balance.
originally before I ever started casting, I had to go into Skype and manually change it to not do that.
yeah.
Let's see if he uses cloak here. Cloak.
Dang.
There was no observer close. I mean, they're on the way.
Nah. You could have gotten a few more kills.
He does have
Yeah, I'll
stim
check it
packs
out
done.
for sure though. I don't know. Because of course it's definitely a thing with the mix where the sound of the battle and then
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It drops your. It's choosing to drop your volume. It could be in StarCraft too. So check your sound settings on our next break. And the Archon's trying to get in here. The Zealots actually doing a great job. I think the Archons are keeping it up.
yeah, big stim here, but the surround on these zealots is just a little bit too strong.
There goes that army.
Yeah, that's 2-1. I didn't realize Lucien's been doing his upgrades. So like, he's already at 2-1. That's
Yes, and right now Archer's just sitting at 1-0.
Yep.
He does have that CC up. He just hasn't moved it down to the natural yet. He's actually oversaturated at his main.
Yeah, and I mean, he will be able to take that soon. But I mean, Lucien did get his other third up. Well, his first third rather. Like he has another third on the map somewhere, but that's not a fourth. It's just a secondary third. But yeah, Archer's gonna take that base and take the position down at his natural.
Good. I'm
But
glad
I mean,
to
I'm
see
still
that.
worrying for him for sure. Just as far as the follow up with the upgrades and even the unit composition that Lucien is making, that Zealot Archon very heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now he did transition into full bio here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 racks.
Okay.
I'd like to see him get +2 attack at the very least if he's going to get something here. And he doesn't have an armory, so that's not going to happen, at least for the moment. He's getting some Widow Mines. I mean, those will come in handy if the observers are out of position.
Yeah. But I mean, how many are there now? There's actually, yeah, there are 2 still on the map. Unfortunately, no more of that harass with the Banshees because they did die. So he's just going to try to go toe-to-toe. And this is the stage in the game where 3 bases to 2 bases with a better upgrade. On
Larger
the
army.
Here. Larger army. Psionic Storm is not on the way, so
2
that
to
could
1
be, that
worker
could have been the
advantage.
nail in the coffin. But 3 bunkers here are gonna at least protect the bio. Those 2 Widow Mines should be able to do a little bit of damage before the
Soften
battle
a little
starts.
bit up, and then the siege tanks will do a little more softening.
Yep.
I don't know. I like the positioning of his units here. I mean, there's not a. He's going to be able to see the observers, which are. I mean, I guess it's a plus. But here he comes. He needs to get in the bunkers. He's dropping mules.
Indeed,
Focus
won't be
on
able
his
to.
army there.
That's rough.
Nobody is getting in the bunkers. There's
Yeah, that was gonna say. One bunker will go down. The Archon's still alive. He doesn't need to utilize those bunkers. That's why you do build them, of course. But Archons are doing work. Another set of Archons do get here.
and the Widow Mines might be in time to do a little bit of damage there.
Just not enough, though.
No, there isn't. There's another Widow Mine, but all these SCVs at the natural are in so much trouble.
Yeah. This is tough, for sure. Oh, no, they're gonna go try to,
Oh, you don't want the splash damage alone is devastating. And here comes a random Colossus.
because why not?
Yeah, right? Well, the Archon's over at the main, you know. One got cleaned up, but the second one's going to get the job done. Yeah, this should do it for Archer for game number 1, I think.
Yeah, it's just gonna be too much. GG will be called.
Yeah.
Lucien takes game number 1.
Lucien, yep. Game number 1 is in the books there. So very interesting start there.
Yeah.